Hey guys, Brittany coming at you with another hive inspection. I'm going to be inspecting this hive, which is the Walkaway split that I made with my original queen. And I'm also going to inspect my original hive that has raised a new queen. So far I haven't found any eggs, but I really feel like I'm going to this inspection. Again, like last week, we're going to start with this one because should be the smaller of the two and work our way up to that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with my posts and updates. Check out Brittany'sBotanicalBling.com where I sell my handmade items, including this veil. And let's get into it. All right, so I am really, really putting my faith in these girls because I'm in shorts, but it's hot. And yeah, the last inspection, I just really I could feel the heat affecting me. So I decided, and I mean, it's even hotter now. So I decided I'm going to take my chances and we're going to do this inspection in shorts and see how it goes. I have been doing my inspections without a jacket and just jeans and a veil, but I haven't done it in shorts. So we'll see. I mean, honestly, my hives have been quite docile, in my opinion. I'm going to get this out first. Okay, I'm going to just leave this one in and check this out because these are actually, yeah, and yeah, sure. Because these are on the outside and don't have anything going on, just the um, starter strip. I feel like I always put these things on backwards. Might get it someday. And again, since I'm doing 2 inspections and it is hot, don't really want to spend too much time. I'm going to try to get quicker and quicker with my inspections. And I'm also going to try to show you more this time than I did the last couple of times. All right, you can see there that they are starting on this frame where they're kind of building it out there, but not much to speak of. It's a heavy frame. I see lots of nectar in this one. And something I've also noticed in my inspections, I normally just like flip this and look at the other side upside down, but with all this nectar, I've seen nectar dripping as I do that. I don't, whether you know this or not, bees actually angle the cells upwards just a little so that the nectar doesn't spill out. So it definitely spills out if you turn it upside down. So I am not going to do that. I'm going to just turn it to look at it. Let's see. I see worker cells and drone cells, but they are using them for resources. I see a lot of nectar and some pollen. I do see some capped brood. There's 1 or 2 there. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 that I see that are emerging. And it looks to me like once all of that brood emerges, I don't think they're going to use this for brood anymore, at least not right now. Don't see the queen. And let's see. Ooh. Oh, I do see eggs. They are going to use this for brood. Maybe 2-day-old eggs. I wonder if these aren't actually empty. No, they look like they're using them for resources, but she's put a few eggs in here, so she's been in here at least within the past couple of days. All right, so I'm going to spin it this way That's what I mean, instead of flipping it upside down. And then I'll make sure I flip it back so that they go back in the way that they came out. That way they fit together better. All right, so on this frame, they're continuing to draw it out, going down, and there is capped nectar and packed pollen or bee bread. I see, it looks like 2-day-old eggs. The last time I was in here, she had laid, in some cells, she had laid at least 3 in a few of the cells. I do see a cell with 2 in there, but the rest that I can see have just 1. So let me take a broader look to see if I see my queen. Since we do have eggs here, she could be on this frame, but I'm not seeing her. All right, we're gonna pull this, spin it, whatever you want to call it, put it back. So technically I could, since I see 2-day-old eggs, you know, I could go ahead and wrap up this inspection because I see she's in here, but I think it's really good to take at least a glance at each frame so you know what they're up to. That's how I caught my original hive building queen cells to swarm, and I did a walkaway split and ended up with 2 hives as a result instead of losing half of my colony. And I think it's just good practice. All right, I see capped worker cells, and oh, I see larvae, and again, they look like they're tilting over, so 2-day-old eggs, lots and lots of eggs. And I'm not sure if you're gonna, where would they go? Be able to see the larvae and eggs. Hopefully you can see that. More capped brood. I see worker cells and drone cells. More eggs, larvae, and they're eggs and larvae and worker cells. No Queen Beatrice yet. Oh, yes, we do. There's Her Majesty. Let's see if you can see her. All right. Busy, busy bees. All right. This hive is looking good. And another reason why I do like to put eyes on, oh shoot, there's a small hive beetle. Oh, that's nasty. Is so that I can keep track of how they're doing on drawing out the frames so that I know when I need to add more. And what I might do again is swap out some frames from that hive to this hive, because this hive has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames that are just starter strips, except for that one they kind of had started on. This one I can see they've started drawing it out, but it's not super drawn out. So in my mind, you know, since they essentially swarmed, I swarmed them for them, you know, they're a little behind the game as far as preparing for winter. Although they had the OG queen, so they didn't have a break in their population. But I don't know. I just want to help them build up a little faster, and it also buys me time in the other hive because I still have not made more frames to go in my second deep boxes for both of them. That's got to be what I've got to do that. I've got to do that soon. All right. Oh, little bitty larva. Lots of capped worker brood. This whole frame, I think this might be the original frame that I gave them when I did the walkaway split that was full on both sides of worker cells, and it was capped off worker brood, and it set them up for success. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this little bitty larva. The bees are kind of covering it, but there's teensy weensy little larva in there. All right, not going to spend much time because I've seen my queen. I know she's laying. Just mainly want to see how the frames are being drawn out and all that. Let's see. So far, the eggs that I've seen have looked like 2-day-old eggs, but I mean, again, she's in here. No. What is that? What is this? Do we see that? I don't know what that is. It is kind of bumped out there. I don't like that. What are we doing there, ma'ams? Is that a supersedure cell? But the side is opened. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Can you see up at the top there? There's this. It's not capped. I don't know if I can see in there if there's anything in there. And then if they will move, there's this little thing there, but that does that, I don't know, that to me that looks like someone's already been in there and out. That's strange, but I don't know, maybe I should trust the bees. I don't want to lose my original queen. That's so sad. If they're replacing her, why would they replace her? Oh, I don't like that. But they also can raise a new queen for a brood break, or if they are feeling like they're running out of room. I don't think they're running out of room though. That's so sad. Don't kill her. Don't replace her. I don't like nature sometimes. I love nature, but also nature is harsh. Like really harsh and cruel. Okay, yet again, a reason to get in here. This one's a little heavier. Quite drawn out. Oh goodness, lots of packed pollen and capped nectar. Let's see. Do I see eggs? No. Got capped brood. And this set's really drawn out, not entirely, but it is drawn out quite a bit, and lots of nectar. Not seeing any. Am I seeing eggs? I'm not seeing eggs. Really drawn out, lots of nectar. Peek. All right. I don't see eggs. All right, and the other ones are just the starter strip. Doesn't look like they are drawing that out yet. All right, so I'm going to get this put back together and I'll meet you at the other hive. Oh my goodness. This one's full on here. I usually in this frame or hive start on this end and work my way this way. But I'm just going to do it differently this time. So I can get this one out. I think just by the initial looks of this hive, I am almost definitely going to be moving some frames over. Like I said, if for nothing else, to give me more time to make more frames. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try to remember. I guess it doesn't fully matter because I've been moving frames over to the other one and stuff, but the notes that I've been taking when I go back and watch my videos have been numbering the frames 1, 2, 3, and so on from this direction. So this is actually 10, 9, and so on. That's not something you really have to know, but kind of a note for me when I go back to take my notes. And side note, the past 2 times that I've inspected this hive since they've had the new queen, I have found her, maybe frame 7 or 8, I think. So that's something to keep in mind. She looks very similar to her mother, the queen in the last hive, who, by the way, I mean, that may be the last time that we see her. If they are making super seeger cells. All right, this is frame 9. We're going to count backwards. And it's pretty drawn out. Lots of nectar. We are also trying to find eggs. I have not seen eggs yet from this queen. So this is kind of, I feel like we're entering the phase of make it or break it with her. If I don't see eggs this time, we might have to do some reevaluating on where we're going with her. Hopefully that isn't going to be the case. All right, nectar on the other side and cap nectar and some packed pollen on this side. Quite drawn out, but not entirely. Not seeing eggs. I don't think you can really see from that angle. Goodness, they are definitely propalizing. But I can see from looking down at this population, they are, the population's huge. I mean, obviously this is small in comparison to other colonies, but for them to have recently raised a new queen and had a brood break, they're big. I've also moved a few of the frames over to the other hive, which took some brood from this hive. This is a very, very heavy frame. It is chock full of nectar. They are covering it very well. It's hard to see in these cells. I don't think I see any eggs. I see some packed pollen too. Gotta look for a queen too. Let's see. All right, so there's this frame. It might actually have been better, since the sun's going to be behind me, to have stuck with my original setup, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to flip this. I see some cells that are good candidates to find eggs in, but I do not see eggs. I see lots of nectar and packed pollen. I feel confident that I should not find any capped brood in here unless, let's see, I got in here, I think on the 12th. Today's the 19th, a week ago. They cap cells at what, 8 or 9 days? And I didn't see eggs when I was in here, so in theory, I shouldn't see any capped brood unless maybe I missed some eggs that were in here, you know, and I just didn't see them. But there shouldn't be any left over from my OG queen. My nose is itching from the smoke now. Do I see it? You guys, I see eggs. I see eggs. I'm gonna have to do a close-up of that. All right, they are maybe they might be straight up and down. So day-old eggs, day or either a day, within a day or two. You go, girl. That means I officially have 2 functioning hives. Woohoo. All right, let's see if we can actually see these eggs on the screen. I hope you can. I can't tell if you can tell or not. I'm gonna check these. See the screen because the sun's right on them, but I'm telling you right now, there are eggs in those suckers. Yay! All right. All right, and aside from the eggs, there's packed pollen and some capped nectar. All right. More packed pollen, some uncapped nectar, and some more eggs. Ooh, I'm so happy. Let's see. Do I see any larvae yet? That's the question. Ooh, I think I do. It's kind of glossy in the bottom, and I think I see a little white swirly thing. But there are also a lot of bees on there. I'm pretty sure that I see larvae. Not seeing my queen yet. Although I have found her the past couple of inspections, she does seem to be a little more skittish. I don't want to say skittish. She definitely wants to hide more than my other one seems to want to. So we may or may not see her, and that's okay. We know she's in there. Yes, we do. And the eggs are in the back of the cell and towards the middle. Now the wind's shifting and the smoke's blowing this way, right in my face. Yay. Another light frame. Likely a lot of egg cells. Let's see. We see the queen at first glance. Oh, I see more eggs. All right, packed pollen, some nectar. And then here's this one. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, and I see Her Majesty right here. Ooh, and she's looking fat. There's Her Majesty. I have to come up with a name for her. Her mom's name is Beatrice. Elusive. What word did I try to use the last, like a minute ago? I don't know. She's more elusive. Also, powder sugared them last time to encourage natural grooming because I did see a varroa mite on the back of one. I only saw it on one, didn't see anywhere else. And I have seen a few on my bottom board, but I cleaned it a couple days ago and I checked it this morning and I did not have any on here. Now, part of that could be the brood break they had, and part of it could be the getting them to do the natural grooming, or a little both. All right, let's see. Should go to the other side. Yep. Man, she's fat. Just one more look at her. I feel like you really, I don't know if you can see or not. I can't see my screen. I feel like you can't help but see her. I mean, I've only seen one other queen, but like in person. I feel like she might be bigger than like her mother. She is a big girl. Good stock. All right, so the frame we do not want to move over there, which I wouldn't move that one anyway, but wait, no. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right, this is frame 5. This is the frame that I originally found my two queen cells on here. And it's my problem frame that has the kind of 3 sections that they've kind of drawn together. I kind of forced them to draw them together because they weren't initially. There's that side. And then that side, I'm going to be more quick. Pack pollen, nectar. I don't think I see any eggs in this frame. By the way, no regrets on the shorts. This is a heavier frame. Probably resources. Pack pollen and nectar. There's that side. And this side. Frame 3, the next in line, is kind of like that other frame at the other hive, with where they're just starting to kind of draw it out a little. Let's take a peek at this. There is one small hive beetle in here. Yay. I mean, yay that it got in here, you know, and it actually worked. Okay. Put that there. And I'm going to get this put back together. And then I think I might take one of these two. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I definitely want to take one over. This one's pretty drawn out. I could take this one. I'll take a peek, make sure that my queen's not on here, because that would just be awful. Like beekeeping 101. Huge, ginormous mistake. Not see her on here. I'm gonna put it right here. I think I saw her on this one. I just want to take a peek and find her for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and get these scooched together more. Oh, do I see her right there? I do. She's on the wall there. Okay, she's in my hive. We'll put it right here. I'm going to put this one over here, just an empty frame, and we are going to move this one over here. And then my other frame is in that box, so I'm going to just leave this like that, where I can put that in there. Oh, you little jerk. There's a small hive beetle that just landed on my arm. Well, he's a small hive beetle no more. When those are on there. There we go. Okay. All right, guys, so that's a wrap on those inspections. I feel so much better about these inspections than the last couple. I let myself get down just because kind of left them with more questions than answers, but feeling so just excited and happy because I started out this year as a first-year beekeeper with just one package of bees with the hopes of catching a swarm. I didn't catch a swarm. I guess I kind of did because I made my own swarm, caught my own swarm before they swarmed. And now I have 2 functioning hives with 2 queen bees that are both laying. The only question I'm leaving now with this one is this hive making supersedure cells? I don't know. But I'm going to let them make that decision because they know how to be a bee better than I do. So, you know, a brood break could be good. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they're just practice. I don't know. I'm going to have to research that. But that wraps this inspection. And appreciate you joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I try to do weekly inspections and I document them and post them for you to watch and hopefully learn along with me. And don't forget to check out Brittany's Botanical Bling, where I sell my handmade items. This beekeeping bill is one of them. And I will catch you in the next one, guys.